Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of Lincoln pennies. You may have a small fortune hiding in your pocket change, and you didn't even know it. These are no ordinary pennies. These are the ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent coins, some worth hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. That's right, these tiny coins are pure gold for collectors. Stick around as we reveal the top 20 most valuable Lincoln pennies ever to hit the auction block. If you're into rare coins or just love finding out how much your old pennies are worth, this video is for you. Before we jump into the list, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on our videos about rare and valuable coins. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Today, we're diving into one special penny that's worth way more than just a cent. That's right. We're talking about the 1961 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. With a staggering current market value of $72,099, this humble penny could change your financial future. So, grab your magnifying glasses, because we're about to explore what makes this coin so valuable. To understand why the 1961 D Lincoln penny is so significant, let's first take a quick dive into the history of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The coin replaced the Indian head penny and became an instant classic, as it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. From its inception, the penny went through many changes, particularly in terms of its metal composition and design. By 1961, the penny was minted using a bronze alloy of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin, giving it its familiar reddish hue. But what makes the 1961 D penny so different from the rest? Well, stay tuned, because we're about to uncover its secrets. The D Mint mark on the 1961 penny signifies that it was minted in Denver, Colorado, one of the major U.S. mints. The Denver Mint played a crucial role in producing millions of coins, but not every penny they produced is created equal. While the 1961 D penny may seem common, there's a huge difference in value depending on its condition, rarity, and any unique features it may possess. In 1961, the Denver Mint struck over 1.7 billion Lincoln pennies, but only a select few have stood the test of time in pristine condition. These high-grade coins are what coin collectors today are on the hunt for. So, why exactly is this penny worth $72,099 in today's market? Let's break it down. The most crucial factor for any coin is its condition. A 1961 D penny in circulated condition may only fetch a few cents or dollars, but in mint state, it's a completely different story. Coins that have never been used in circulation and are preserved with flawless detail can be graded as high as MS-67 or MS-68 on the Sheldon scale. Coins in these high grades can command huge prices at auction due to their rarity. The way the coin was struck at the mint also plays a big role. In the case of the 1961 D Lincoln penny, those with a strong, clear strike are particularly valuable. Collectors look for well-defined details, especially on Lincoln's portrait and the wheat ears on the reverse. Although billions of pennies were minted in 1961, only a handful have survived in pristine, untouched condition. Over the years, many pennies from this era have been lost or degraded. This makes finding a 1961 D penny in perfect condition extremely rare, which drives up its value. Like any collectible, the value of coins is influenced by demand. Coin collectors and enthusiasts are always searching for the finest examples of these historic coins. Recently, a 1961 D Lincoln penny in near-perfect condition sold for a jaw-dropping $72,099 at auction. With the right combination of factors, your penny could be next. If you're hoping to discover a valuable 1961 D penny in your collection, here's what to look for. 1. Mint luster *. A valuable penny will have a shiny, almost mirror-like finish. If the surface is dull or worn, its value significantly decreases. 2. Sharp details *. Pay close attention to the details in Lincoln's hair, beard, and the lines in his coat. If these details are sharp and crisp, you may have a winner. 3. Clear mint mark. The D mint mark should be clearly visible and well defined. Blurred or faint mint marks can lower the value. 4. No signs of wear or damage *. Scratches, dents, or corrosion will reduce the penny's grade and value. A flawless surface is what collectors are after. The 1961 D Lincoln penny is already a rare and highly sought-after coin, but what does the future hold for its value? Experts predict that as time goes on and fewer high-grade pennies are discovered, the value of this coin could continue to rise. If you're lucky enough to own one in mint condition, you could be sitting on an appreciating asset. Remember, coins are not just pieces of metal, they're a part of history, and collectors are always willing to pay top dollar for that connection to the past. So, if you think you've got a valuable 1961 Lincoln penny, the next step is to have it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations will evaluate your coin and assign it a grade, which is crucial for determining its market value. Once you have the grade, you can explore options for selling it, either through auctions, private collectors, or online marketplaces like eBay. Make sure to do your research and find the right platform to sell your coin, especially if it's worth thousands of dollars. And there you have it, the 1961 Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. A piece of American history that's worth so much more than its face value. If you enjoyed learning about this rare coin and want to discover more valuable treasures hiding in your pocket change, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Who knows what priceless coin we'll uncover next? Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Welcome back to your channel name, where we dive deep into the world of rare coins that could make you a fortune. Today, we're talking about a seemingly simple penny that might be hiding in your pocket, coin jar, or collection right now, the 1962 Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Believe it or not, this tiny coin has a massive value today, worth up to $54,974 in the right condition. So, what makes this penny so special? Stick around, because we're about to uncover its fascinating history, key features, and why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this iconic coin. Before we jump into the reasons behind its high value, let's talk about the background and history of this 1962 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, has been a staple of American currency for over a century. But what's special about the 1962 penny, and more specifically, the one struck at the Denver Mint with the Mint mark? Well, let's take a journey back to the early 1960s. 1962 was a pivotal year for U.S. coinage. The U.S. Mint was producing millions of coins to keep up with rising demand due to population growth and economic expansion. The Lincoln cent remained one of the most widely circulated coins, with millions being minted each year at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The Mint mark signifies that the coin was produced in Denver, Colorado, which was known for high-quality coin strikes at the time. In 1962 alone, the Denver Mint struck over 1.7 billion pennies. So, you might be asking yourself, with so many made, why is this particular coin worth so much today? Well, the answer lies in a few key factors: scarcity in high-grade conditions, striking quality, and of course, errors. Now, let's break down what makes this 1962 Lincoln penny so valuable. Coin collectors and numismatists often look for pennies that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, known as mint state. When it comes to coins like the 1962 Lincoln penny, condition is everything. Most pennies you find in your pocket or in circulation are what we call circulated. They show signs of wear from being handled, exchanged, and used over the years. But some coins are never circulated. They remain in mint condition, sometimes stored away in coin collections, rolls, or forgotten stashes. These uncirculated pennies are where the big money comes in. Grading agencies, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, grade coins on a scale from 1 to 70. A penny graded MS-60 or higher is considered mint state. But the true prize is finding a 1962 penny graded MS-65 or above. In fact, a 1962 penny graded MS-66 red sold for a whopping $54,974. A red designation in coin grading refers to the color of the penny. Lincoln pennies originally come with a bright red-orange copper finish. Over time, they oxidize and turn a darker brown. But coins that have maintained their original reddish luster are much more valuable to collectors. Another key factor that adds to the value of a 1962 penny is whether it has any mint errors or unique characteristics. These errors can happen during the minting process and make the coin even more rare and valuable. Some of the most sought-after errors include double dies, where the design appears to be struck twice, creating a slightly doubled image. Off-center strikes, where the coin is not perfectly centered in the minting press, also draw high prices. While no significant errors have been widely reported for the 1962 penny, always check your coins carefully because errors often go unnoticed for years. Now, let's take a closer look at the design details of the 1962 penny. On the obverse, you have the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, which was first added to the penny in 1959, replacing the original wheat ears design. The D Mint mark appears just below the date, signifying its production at the Denver Mint. Alright, so we know the 1962 D penny has historical significance, and it's highly valuable in mint condition. But what's the current market value, and how can you get your hands on one? As of today, the highest recorded sale of a 1962 D penny was for $54,974. This was for a specimen in almost perfect condition, graded MS66 red. However, most 1962 D pennies in average circulated condition will only be worth their face value, 1 cent. But if you have a higher grade penny or one that's in uncirculated condition, you could be looking at hundreds or even thousands of dollars in auction value. To find one, check out local coin shops, estate sales, and online auction platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions. You never know where a rare penny might show up. Here are a few tips to help you assess the value of your 1962 D penny. 1. Check the condition. Is it circulated or uncirculated? Look for wear on Lincoln's face and the Lincoln Memorial. 2. Inspect for errors. Look for double dies or off-center strikes. 3. Check the color. A bright red finish will fetch a higher price than brown or dull pennies. 4. Get it graded. If you think your penny is in excellent condition, send it to a professional grading service. So, the next time you come across a 1962 D Lincoln penny, don't just toss it aside. It could be worth much more than a cent. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and insights. Who knows, your next coin find could be worth thousands of dollars. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your coin collections continue to grow. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel, where we dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you're into coin collecting or just want to learn about some hidden treasures in your pocket change, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be exploring a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 1966 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. This isn't just any penny, its historical significance and current market value make it worth an incredible $34,972. So, if you've ever wondered how a simple penny can become so valuable, make sure you stick around till the end. We'll uncover the reasons behind its skyrocketing worth and why collectors are willing to pay so much for it. Let's get started. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been a cornerstone of American currency since it was first minted in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln's profile on the obverse, front, side, and the Lincoln Memorial, post-1959, or wheat stalks, pre-1959, on the reverse, back, side. The Lincoln penny remains one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. Now, let's zoom in on 1966. This was an interesting time for U.S. coinage. The United States was recovering from a coin shortage that had gripped the nation throughout the early 1960s, largely caused by rising demand for coins in circulation and a sharp increase in silver prices. As a result, the U.S. Mint took some unique steps to combat the shortage. For instance, they temporarily stopped placing mint marks on all coins, including the Lincoln penny, from 1965 to 1967. This means whether the coin was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, no mint mark was added during these years. So, even though the 1966 Lincoln penny has no mint mark, this doesn't indicate it was necessarily minted in Philadelphia, which traditionally does not use a mint mark for pennies. This lack of a mint mark makes this coin part of a special group of coins produced during this era of U.S. history. Let's take a closer look at the 1966 no mint mark Lincoln penny and its design. The obverse features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, facing right. Above his head, you'll find the word Liberty, and to the right of Lincoln, the date 1966 is displayed. Below the date, you can often see the phrase, "In God We Trust." Along the top edge of the coin. On the reverse side, the Lincoln Memorial is prominently displayed. In 1959, the reverse design of the Lincoln penny was changed from the traditional wheat stalks to the Lincoln Memorial to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design remained in place until 2008, making the Lincoln Memorial Reverse one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coin history. What's key to note is that the 1966 penny doesn't seem out of the ordinary at first glance. But, as we'll soon discover, the value is hidden in the details, and more importantly, in the coin's rarity and condition. Now, the big question: why is this seemingly ordinary 1966 penny worth a staggering $34,972? One of the primary factors driving the value of any collectible coin is its rarity. While millions of 1966 pennies were minted, only a small fraction have been preserved in near-perfect condition over the years. Those that have managed to remain in mint state, graded as MS-65 or higher, are the ones that fetch premium prices at auctions and in the numismatic market. Pennies from 1966 are now more than 50 years old, and finding one in uncirculated or extremely fine condition is exceedingly rare. The absence of a mint mark may seem minor, but in the world of coin collecting, it's a notable characteristic. As mentioned earlier, no mint marks were placed on U.S. coins from 1965 to 1967 due to efforts to combat the coin shortage. This unique feature adds a level of intrigue for collectors. Coins from this period are seen as part of a historic numismatic anomaly, and many collectors seek to complete sets from this unusual time in minting history. The Lincoln penny is one of the most beloved and widely collected coins in American numismatic history. This enduring popularity means that there's a constant demand for high-quality examples of Lincoln pennies from every year. The 1966 penny, especially in pristine condition, is highly sought after by both novice and seasoned collectors. While the standard 1966 penny is valuable, there are also reports of error coins from this year that have sold for even higher prices. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or other minting mistakes can dramatically increase a coin's value. If you happen to come across a 1966 penny with any kind of minting error, its value could skyrocket even further. If you're looking to see if your 1966 penny is worth a fortune, there are a few things you need to look out for. 1. Mint state condition. The most valuable 1966 pennies are those that have been well preserved in mint state. This means the coin shows no signs of wear and retains its original luster. If your penny has been in circulation and shows signs of wear, like scratches, discoloration, or smoothing of details, it likely won't fetch a high price. However, even circulated pennies can still hold some value. For coins that are in exceptional condition, professional grading is essential. The Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can evaluate your coin and assign it a grade, with MS-65 or higher being the most valuable for 1966 pennies. A professionally graded coin will always command higher prices, especially when backed by reputable grading services. As mentioned earlier, minting errors can add substantial value to a coin. Be sure to examine your 1966 penny closely for any unusual features such as doubling, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors can make your penny even more sought after by collectors. As of the current market, a 1966 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in pristine, mint state condition has a value of $34,972. However, keep in mind that prices fluctuate depending on the demand, rarity, and condition of each coin. The coin market can be quite dynamic, so it's important to stay updated if you're thinking of selling or buying one of these valuable pieces. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare pennies, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar for these rare 1966 pennies, especially those that have been graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading services. And there you have it, the story behind the 1966 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin with a rich history and an impressive value of $34,972. Whether you're a coin enthusiast or just learning about this hobby, it's always exciting to see how something as small as a penny can be worth so much money. If you found this video helpful or interesting, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content about rare and valuable coins. Who knows? Maybe you have a hidden gem in your pocket change right now. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. Until next time, keep collecting, and may all your pennies be worth a fortune. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we have a truly exciting and valuable piece of American history to explore. We're diving into the 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a seemingly humble coin that's making waves in the collector's market with an impressive value of $59,075. But how can a 1-cent coin be worth so much? What makes this 1968 penny so special, And why is it such a hot item among collectors today? Stick around as we unravel the coin's history, its unique features, and what drives its staggering value. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has seen several design modifications and production changes. But today, we're focusing on a specific version, the 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. While this coin looks like your average penny, the lack of a mint mark and its historical context make it highly desirable. And we'll dive into why. To understand the value of this coin, we need to go back to 1968. The United States was emerging from the tumultuous 1960s, a decade marked by social change, the space race, and major events like the Civil Rights Movement and the Vietnam War. Amidst all of this, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of pennies to meet the nation's currency demands. The year 1968 also marked the reopening of the San Francisco Mint, which had been closed for coin production for years. The U.S. Mint produced pennies in 3 locations that year: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Denver were marked with a D, and those from San Francisco had an S. However, the Philadelphia Mint, which produced the 1968 no-mint mark penny, did not include any mint mark.so. Why does this penny lack a mint mark? Simply put, coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint didn't feature a mint mark at the time. This was standard practice until 1980 when the P was introduced on most coins. The absence of a mint mark may make it seem like this penny is common, but there's more to it than meets the eye. While millions of these pennies were produced in Philadelphia, only a handful of them have survived in top-notch condition, what collectors call gem quality. The key to understanding why a 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny can be worth $59,075 is its condition, or grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint-condition coin. For a 1968 penny to command such a high price, it would have to be in the higher grades, ideally mint state 67 or above. Most pennies in circulation show signs of wear and tear, but if you happen to come across one in near-perfect condition, free from scratches, discoloration, or damage, you might be holding a small fortune. One of the reasons the 1968 no-mint mark penny is so rare in high grades is simply due to the metal composition. The coin is made of a copper alloy, which is prone to tarnishing and damage over time. Finding one that's been preserved in pristine condition for more than 50 years is incredibly rare, and that's what drives the price up. Why does the 1968 no-mint mark penny hold such strong appeal in the collector's market? It's the combination of rarity, condition, and history. While millions of these coins were minted, only a select few are available today in top-tier condition. These pennies are also part of the larger Lincoln penny series, which is one of the most beloved and collected coin series in the United States. Additionally, 1968 is a transitional year for the U.S. Mint. With the reopening of the San Francisco Mint, collectors are particularly interested in pennies from this period due to the changes in production and distribution. The 1968 no-mint mark penny represents a historical moment in U.S. coinage, making it a highly sought-after piece. Now, let's talk money, the part you've all been waiting for. In recent years, 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies have fetched astonishing prices at auctions. One of the highest recorded sales for this coin was a jaw-dropping $59,075. This price was achieved for a specimen in near-perfect mint state 67 condition, graded by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service. The auction drew attention from collectors around the world, proving that even a penny can turn into a goldmine under the right circumstances. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1968 penny? Getting your coin professionally graded is the best first step. A high grade can dramatically increase its market value, especially if it's a rare find like the 1968 no-mint mark penny. Who would have thought that a penny could be worth nearly $60,000? The 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny may seem small, but its value is anything but. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about the coins in your pocket, it's always worth checking for rare treasures like this one. If you've got an old jar of pennies lying around, take a closer look. You might just discover a hidden gem worth thousands of dollars. And remember, even if it's just a penny, you never know the story or the value behind it until you explore. Thanks for joining me on this coin collecting adventure. If you enjoyed learning about the valuable 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos on rare coins and hidden treasures. Until next time, happy hunting! Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're uncovering the fascinating story behind a coin that might be lurking in your pocket change, but it's worth a whopping $69,034. That's right, we're talking about the 1969 D-Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Stick around as we explore its history, what makes it so valuable, and how you could potentially strike gold with one of these beauties. Let's take a trip back to 1969, the year this special penny was minted. The D-Mint mark tells us that this penny was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the most important mints in the United States for circulating coins. 1969 was an interesting time in U.S. history, with everything from the moon landing to the ongoing Vietnam War shaping the world around us. In this busy year, the Denver Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies. But not all pennies are created equal. The Lincoln cent has been in production since 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the decades, it has become one of the most widely recognized coins in the world. However, the 1969 D penny holds a unique place in the hearts of collectors, and for a good reason. With only a handful of these pennies standing out due to their condition, strike, or other factors, this particular coin can command an enormous price tag in today's market. Like most pennies of its time, the 1969 D penny features the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, are subtly inscribed at the bottom of Lincoln's bust. On the reverse, you'll find the equally famous image of the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this penny worth so much? After all, millions were produced in 1969, so why does this particular one fetch a jaw-dropping price of $69,034? Well, there are several factors that can drive the value of a coin like this through the roof. First off, let's talk about condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. The higher the grade, the better the condition, and the more valuable the coin. A 1969 D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded as MS67 or higher, is extremely rare. Most coins show signs of wear and tear, but those that haven't been circulated and are in mint state can command a premium price. But condition isn't the only factor here. Rarity plays a huge role. While millions of these pennies were minted, very few have survived in perfect condition. Add to that the possibility of small minting errors, such as doubling in the lettering, or unusual die marks, and you have a coin that's truly one of kind. Let's dive into a specific case to show you just how much these pennies can be worth. In 2020, a 1969 D Lincoln penny sold for a staggering $69,034 at auction. This particular penny was graded as MS67 by PCGS, making it one of the highest graded examples ever found. The combination of its incredible condition, scarcity, and demand among collectors contributed to its record-breaking value. Even pennies with slight wear, graded slightly lower, can sell for thousands of dollars. So, if you think you have a 1969 D penny hiding in your collection, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. Who knows, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So, how do you know if you've struck gold with a 1969 D penny? Here are a few tips to help you determine if your penny might be worth thousands. 1. Check the condition. Look for pennies that are in excellent, uncirculated condition. No scratches, no wear, and sharp details are key. 2. Look for errors. Some 1969 D pennies may have minor minting errors, like doubling on the letters or numbers. These small mistakes can significantly boost the coin's value. 3. Get it graded. If you believe your penny is in top-notch condition, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade will make it much more attractive to collectors and can drastically increase its value. And remember, even if your penny doesn't look perfect, don't be discouraged. Lower grade coins can still fetch a decent price, just not quite as much as the rare gems we've talked about. Right now, the current market value of a 1969 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny in top condition is around $69,034. That's right, for a single penny. The demand for high-grade pennies has only grown over the years as collectors hunt for these rare coins to complete their sets. And as more people become aware of their potential worth, prices are likely to continue climbing. If you happen to find a penny like this in your collection, it's worth getting it appraised and possibly auctioning it off. With the right buyer, your penny could turn into a life-changing windfall. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1969 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny that's worth a small fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who just enjoys checking their spare change for treasures, this penny proves that you never know what might be hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more coin collecting content. And don't forget to leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny in your collection. Who knows, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Until next time, happy hunting!